So thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited to be here today to share a little bit of my passion with you guys. Um, so what if we could eat technology? What if, sorry, just a quick, can you make the notes a little bit bigger? It's super hard to see. So what if we can eat technology? It's a question that, I just want to intrigue your minds. And it was a question that I asked myself a long time ago to see if we could really think about food in a new way. So I'm Erika Marthins. I'm a designer, creative director. I come from Sweden, and I have a background in interaction design and architecture and digital fabrication. How's it go? I don't see the notes. No, I don't see them at all. So my big passion is really food and technology. And I started very early into food. I think I always loved to eat. I always loved food, play around with it. And design and technology was also kind of an interest that sparked it really sparked my curiosity to explore more how we can try to think about the human senses with technology and enhance it. So, sorry. Yes, let's move on. So I'm going to present a couple of different projects from over the years. And the first project that I would like to present to you today is Bouquet, and it's an olfactory device where you can perceive colors through fragrances. So it's kind of the idea of like how you can augment your nose. So coming from design and interaction design, we were always, exploring new sensors, new technologies, and trying to see how we can interact with them as humans, right? So I was exploring a lot in virtual reality. And the second project is Taste Lab, which is a multisensorial experiment using virtual reality to challenge how people perceive food. So it was the whole idea of like how we can try to use this technology to actually mix up our senses. So to challenge the emotional experience of eating and reshaping the food journey through technology. And this made me really realize how taste is not really only about eating, but it's about the whole experience of food. So what you can see here is a virtual reality experience, and what you see inside the headset, it's actually an embodiment of the person that you will soon discover. And what we try to do is mixing up the senses by, you have one food item coming in virtual reality, that would be, say, a very soft a food item, and then in reality you would actually get fed something very crunchy. And then you would have the binary sound of a very crunchy food item as well. So it kind of mixed up all these senses. And the interesting part with this project was really that people couldn't really remember what food items they had been eating in reality. So it was kind of a whole new discovery to this project. So after exploring virtual reality and augmented reality, I was really curious to go further. So I asked myself the questions, what if we could actually augment our food? So what if we could actually have our food coming to life or actually even communicating with us? What if we can actually bring data out from the computer? So augmented food is a project combining food technology and sensory experiences to change how we perceive and interact with food. So it's a concept that involves adding a new dimension into food with playful and interactive elements. So it's it's an expanding of 3 desserts in a poetic way, combining sound and chocolate, integrating poetry inside a lollipop, and adding animation into a dessert. So the first one that you can see is soft robotics that we developed into gelatin. And it's kind of combining materials with robotics to create a lot of performance, a lot of animation on your plate, and then you can eat it. Then we did a lollipop, which is the middle one, where you can where it's a refraction of the light, so it's a light shaping technology. And it has this kind of little hidden message inside. And it's like the idea of kind of bringing in storytelling and visual storytelling into the experience. And the last one is a chocolate record, where it's about adding an auditory dimension to the eating experience, allowing you to listen to your dessert and have that kind of personal relationship of actually hearing what you're eating.
caramelize an onion. So perhaps there is life on Venus.
So for this project, as you can see, we were really collaborating with chefs, scientists, and engineers to make this happen. And coming from that, the question is, what is next? AI has the potential to transform our food system. But as we all know, with great powers come great responsibilities, right? So let's ensure that we design these tools with care and ethics and promoting transparency for the benefit of all. And technology is just a tool. AI is just a tool. And it's really up to us how we design this future with these technologies. And I believe that embracing the playfulness is the key to thrive innovation and reshaping our food system in imaginative ways. So I think the real question is, can we eat AI, right? Can we have that kind of intimate relationship with it? Maybe not yet, but we are on a mission to repair people's relationship with the planet and their food. And food systems are complex and they are opaque. And it's making it very difficult for us to make informed decisions. And we also are very disconnected from our food sources, right? We don't have that kind of relationship that we used to have back in the days. And therefore, it's also very difficult to make the right choice, even if you would like to. And I think that AI really has the power to tackle these big challenges, serving as a crucial tool to reshape our food system and really addressing the systematic issues and streamlining the whole food supply chain. So blending design with cutting-edge technology is really essential to shape the future of food. And through AI, we can create more personalized, meaningful, and sustainable food experiences. But it's also, we need to consider, the human needs, but also the planetary needs. So our research, we're exploring AI in a lot of different ways currently, but we are collaborating with the studio, Ulysses Studio, and together we have created kind of a more artistic exploration on AI and food, designed to show how AI could be a playful tool to inspire us to envision what food might look like in the future. And that's also the key, right? Like, how do we collaborate and bring all these different perspectives together to actually shape a desirable future? And as a part of this ongoing AI food project, research project, I'm also very excited to share that we initiated the first AI food panel discussion at the UN. And where we have kind of curated diverse leaders from different fields. So if you're keen on this topic, join us there. And I think if there's something that I would like to leave you with today, let's have fun when we shape the future of food. Let's use creativity and play as a guide for the future. And as I said, AI is just a tool, but the question is really, what do we make out of it? And it can allow us to repair our food system and build a more sustainable future. And the future of food is not just about what we eat, but it's also how it brings people together and how it enriches our life in meaningful ways, both for the people and for the planet. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Erika. If there is any question, we have some time, 1 minute approximately. Anybody has a question? For example, where is that food? We can test it. Any question, any comments, anybody? All right, you may catch Erika anyway, she will be around for some time.
Yes.
And this looks truly interesting. Whether we can eat AI or not, that's something to look forward to. Thank you.
Thank you so much.